Hey everybody, my name is Patty and we are back with Workers and Resources at Bridgeland. You guys remember, last episode, if you remember, came out yesterday, so you should. And if you haven't, it'll be up here. Never knew that button was here. It might be up here. Should be up here now. In post, Patty, would you please put it up there? That would be great if you could just put it up there. Thanks. Yep, this was the last episode. First 8 episodes was on a different map, different town, which I royally screwed over. Now we're on episode 10 of Workers and Resources. That's crazy. I'm coming out of my spell of, well, inactivity, I would say it is. I wouldn't say I was gone. I mean, I wasn't gone, but definitely inactive. So I'm back for all my dedicated fans. This mess I've been staring at, and I honestly do not care to fix. We have our coal production all set up here, as well as our power plant, which then sends power out to the border to sell at Montville. So on my list of things I have to do, I wanted to get some ag started. So part of my thought process was I should build right here a production facility. F2, not 2. Right here, I want to build a kind of a jet out, and there's going to be trucks. I think I'm going to do trucks. Come in, drop off, some grain, and then that grain will be processed into some amazing. It's going to have to be a highway, unfortunately. Where was I? What was I talking about? Trying to do 2 things at the same time, and sometimes I can barely do one thing. If I remember how to do this, which I do. Nope, I have to start it like this. Okay, maybe I just don't remember how to do this. This whole roundabout thing. I know what you're saying, isn't this expensive? Yes. Yes, it is. However, I think it is very much so worth. It's going to increase movement speed. It's going to make things work better, faster. And look at that. Isn't that just great? I mean, that is a roundabout. I know I could put a traffic light in here, but I like roundabouts. Sue me. They're cool. Okay, they're not. I honestly, I hate roundabouts with a burning passion. But this is a video game. And I don't have to drive through them, so love them. Gonna build more of them, probably. So there's like 3 steps here. There is a So thinking like radially here is how I'm going to build it. The first thing we need is where the crops are going to come into. Thinking grain storage. As such, don't really love the fact that there are roads right there, but I don't really care at the same kind of same point, same, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't really care at the same time. Time was the word I was looking for. Yeah, I kind of don't care. I want a bus platform. I want like an end. That seems a bit extravagant for what we're doing here. I mean, I kind of do like this. I feel like I should utilize this more. Well, I guess we can just get away with a bus stop for now. I mean, it looks fine. What's next? Grain storage. Trucks will drive this in. Preferably, we would probably want a unloading road cargo station. Kind of like so, but it just makes me mad. If I place it around kind of like this. Yeah. That could work. Alright, road cargo station. Grain storage. Right behind there needs to be built a warehouse. Let's see how many tons can those hold. Yes, that's fine. And then I can have it. It's going to seem like really counterintuitive, but it will make sense in a second. We're going to build it there. Then we're going to build a distillery. We're going to build this distillery. It might seem like a no-brainer. Place it like this. But the forklifts give it such a boost. It's better to place it like here-ish. Actually move this bus stop down to be about, oh boy. So we can run this off here. Run it right in up in there. Okay, it's one piece of the puzzle. We will grab our mods. Forklift road crossing. Nope. It's not actually in there. It's in here. Duh. There's that 4 point that we want. Now, is there a way I could grab all 4 of these? If I get it lined up just so. No, of course not, right? And we're actually going to replace this down here with a bus stop. I think. Yes. Yes, we are. Good. I think that, I'll explain it in a second. No clue if it's going to make any sense, honestly, but I'll explain it. Sure. Knock that building down. And then build a warehouse back here. Seems a bit absurd. Seems far more rational. And we'll get in here, grab our connections. Buy some forklifts. These seem better. New connection. Wait for all these buildings to get built, I suppose. Is there a connection to be made here? Nope, of course not. Gonna need to run power out here. Can tie probably directly into that. Build a split. Run a split into a transformer. Do that. Is it gonna need heat over here? I don't think it does, since they aren't like residences, right? Yeah. They don't have a heat thing on them. It's probably an awful way to gauge that, right? I'm not saying I'm proud of it. Out of money. How can I trade this over to being... There it is. I'm officially out of dollars. Oh, was that bad? Okay. The warehouse. Load. Alcohol. Unload alcohol. Let's go. We should probably go in order, right? So road to here, to here, to here. The road station. Load crops. Unload alcohol. Grain storage, load crops. Unload crops. Load crops, unload alcohol. The warehouse. Load, unload alcohol. I think that should work. I might have this backwards, honestly. I'm not quite sure. We're gonna need power over here. There we got a power line. Put in a little high voltage switch. Have that backwards. It's always a good sign when you place it backwards. 15 that way, 15 that way. 15 here, and that right into a transformer. Sure. A transformer will run it right into a substation. Good old medium line. Perfect. Everybody has power now. Next we just need buses. Probably some more workers. We got some workers sitting here waiting. What are we doing up here on workers? Plenty of them. Okay, we probably need some workers. And some trucks. We need two kinds of trucks. Let's get covered hole trucks. Get total capacity. Buy these. We'll do 6. We'll create our line here. New stop. Here. Here. You're gonna load and not unload anything. Here you're gonna unload and load. Here you're just gonna unload. Done. Assign all of our vehiculars. And then at this large custom house, you want to load crops. The road station, you're gonna load alcohol, unload crops. Yep. And here you're gonna unload alcohol. Seems right to me. Start off. Buy some crops. That's not what I wanted at all, actually. I wanted a manual purchase. Some crops. Are the forklifts working? Oh. Apparently I can turn line spacing on for that. Rename. Truck. Beer line. Call it the beer line. And then we're gonna have another one. Which one of these is the liquor store? That's the liquor store. Load. Unload. Here to Bridgeland. Good, it's raining again. I was hoping. Some cold rain. Cold rain. For that line. We're gonna look at total capacity covered holes. Total capacity. Oh, there we go. I don't know what was going on there. And we're gonna pick up something nice and light like that one. I'm gonna say beer to Bridgeland. That's your job. I want you to load alcohol. Load alcohol. You boys, let's get to work. Next up is buses. New line. Rename. Bus. Bridgeland 2. Beer. Save. Check. New stop. Labor hall. Next stop. Bus stop. Let's wait until we're loaded. I don't think that's actually an option. Set line to vehicle. 2, 3, 4. Line spacing. Line spacing on for this is it's good. Should give us a constant flow. I think we need more workers. These are getting full. Say we plop in a 200 worker flat right here in the center. Build two of them. Should be able to still reach everything on foot. Sure can. Grand. I mean, we're just absolutely gonna fill that thing up. We give some spots to some experts. Half of you go straight to that labor hall. Work for work. Oh. You know what? I would be sending my alcohol to the wrong place. That's what it needed to do. And this will run workers out here. I mean, they literally only need to go in here. Probably shorten up that walk for them, huh? Instead of them going all the way around. I think this needs workers. Once this gets producing, it should be producing. Sold alcohol. I want to make sure it only holds alcohol. Missing resource crops. Why aren't you getting crops? Look at that get loaded up. They're full of... How much crop are they full of? So they come with $220 worth of crop. They leave with $1,000 of liquor. It's crazy. Sorry, I realized I didn't talk that whole time, and I feel very bad. I'm sorry. Enamored by my own creation. $220 worth of corn turns into $1,000 worth of liquor. I probably could have bought less trucks, to be honest. I bet the pub down here, you probably stop buying liquor for a while. Turn off auto purchase. Buy 2 tons. Make sure our little truck's going back and forth. Oh, you know what? I should probably set up the beer line so that whenever it gets to here, it should wait until it's loaded. Yeah, that way we're not buying more liquor than we need to be. Or buying more corn, rather, than we need to be. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. I mean, this is just... should just be plugging along. Yep, it was the missing puzzle piece. And then we got this truck that should just be going back and forth. And you should wait until you're loaded as well, so you're not wasting trips. Look at this marvel. Hope this truck doesn't get caught. It shouldn't. It should just wait. And all these guys should be filled up around the same time. This is amazing. This is wonderful. I'm very happy with this. Plenty of workers sitting around waiting. Pretty good store on coal. Eventually this is going to be burning coal too, so it's probably good to have a little spare. Yeah, I mean, see how high we can get that grain to go. And then if we want to, I mean, we could just duplicate this and do it for crop. Or do it for food and clothes. I don't want to grow anything. I mean, compared to the fields, this works great. Look, they're just going to sit and wait until they get full. These buses are just going to keep bringing in work. I mean, this is perfect. This is the best thing I've ever built. Maybe, probably, honestly. Got all my trucks parked in here. We need to get full. I mean, look at that. It's amazing. Yeah, this is the best. I mean, the best thing I've ever built. I need to build 200 of these. I could probably just build them right here. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. I wish I could have ran a train back and forth, but I don't mind the trucks when they're this close. You'll wait. He even has spare liquor. So look, when you get here, unload any spare that you have. Or rather, yeah, unload any spare you have. Actually, sit there and wait until unloaded. Yeah, that'll do, because that's the only vehicle that's going to be there. So it'll act as basically a secondary store. I'll turn off auto purchase. And he'll just sit there, and then whenever he runs out, naturally. Makes sense? Dude, I'm making sense this episode, guys. I'm making sense, and we're making money. We're making cents and dollars. Hey! Bad joke, sorry. So, financially, we kind of blew some money. Do we have a loan? No, no loan. No loan. Yeah, so we can kind of coast for now. Knowing that we're making money. I just let our people get educated, let the little babies grow up. 58 children can't go to university. I mean, we might as well build a university. I don't think it would hurt. That's huge. It's also kind of monstrous. We can afford to build it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. I kind of like to know what infrastructure is possibly blocking this. But... Alright, and we'll build a technical university as well. Yeah, we can build this tech university right here. Well, you know what? I probably should have placed the NKVD headquarters right there on the corner. Probably would have looked good. The building on fire. Jesus Mary, do I have a fire station? I don't have a fire station. This was a major oversight. I made a major oversight by not building a fire station. Oh, this is bad, bad. I built a hospital, but I didn't build a fire station. Not a great mistake to make, I'm gonna be honest. Come on, build, 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 build. Please build. Please build. Build faster. Purchase speed. I don't know, capacity? Right? 26. Other? Level. Other level descending. These have the best levels. I need firemen. Good. From now on, 15% of all people that live in this building are firemen. Go to the fire, please. Oh, I might lose this building. Oh. Oh. Is the bar still going up? I think it's gonna burn down. Nope. Nope, they caught it just in time. Look at that. I mean literally just in the nick of time. Wow, what a save. We have a fire station now, so that's the good news. We didn't before. Honestly, I should probably build a fire station up here. Because I've had this light on fire before, but I think... Yeah, I think they can reach all... They can't reach in here. Slightly concerning. I don't think it's worth it to build a fire station here, though. Fortunately. What are my trucks doing? Coming back full of crops. Dumping them and coming back full of liquor. Building is without a power supply. Why are we having power supply issues? Oh, no workers. Why? So just... Is there a reason there's no workers? Is it because they're getting here first? Yep, it looks like they're getting there and then pulling out all the workers. Let's maybe lower the percentages. Well, you guys can visit whatever you want. Is it because they're new? No, because they're, again, without a power supply, so... We'll start importing power for a minute until everybody gets their lives back together. I think that 4 vehicles here may be too many. Like, I think that it's draining kind of like a lot of the resources. So we're actually going to drop it down to 2 buses. Maybe we should create separate labor halls? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we'll take 2 buses off the line. So I mean, we are just pumping it right now. We're gonna actually maximize that as 50. We're gonna say that 100% go to the distillery. Maximum of 50 workers in the distillery. We're gonna call it good. Plenty of room in the kindergartens. Plenty of room in the hospitals. What about the universities? We're a little short on professors, quite honestly. We should buy some experts. I'm going to say here and here is where you should work. I'm going to say you should work probably mostly there. Educated peoples. Yeah, we definitely need more professors. We're coming up on September. Whew, sorry. Locked in. We are locked in, guys. We're ready. We are ready. I mean, exports have definitely gone up. We can probably switch to exporting power again. That would be a good idea. Start burning through some coal. Alright, we have more workers up there now. That's nearing full. Actually do have workers waiting down here. Wish you could limit how much they pick up, but I guess that's mostly... So you got no workers, and you got 30. This station load 50%. With that. Now I hope that's station load 50%. So I hope that's half the workers from here. Nope. Nope, definitely not half the workers. Why is this game like this? Why does this game hate me? Due to small child. We have plenty of room in our kindergartens. Maybe stop. Just like this should be. Should be a stop. Plenty of workers. Yep. Plenty of workers. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna tell them a little bit more to go to power plant. It should say power plant, that should be 1-to-1. People are generally happy. Somebody's starving? Why would people be starving? Apparently kindergartens are filling up. So I have to edit you. Let's say that 19% of all workers have to go work in the kindergarten. Schools aren't doing well. These are, though. Where are all my educateds? We're gonna add a building for you. School. Grand. We're gonna get some more experts. A lot of them. Then we're gonna coast for a little bit. Hope we watch our money go up. Hope. Once again is the key word there. We're running out of crops. What is the exchange rate of crops for alcohol? Yeah, a little bit higher than I had it. So I think I can adjust that by saying for the beer line, load I guess 7 to 10, 70%. Then they're going to be moving less, yeah, but they're going to be making more runs now. There we go. They're going to buy more corn and crop and then process it. Sorry, I feel like my, I don't know. I feel like I haven't been talking a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know. I'm like so like focused, and I'm not really good at the whole like talking my side of things. Like explaining to you why I'm doing something. Workers, kindergartens are doing better. 2% due to small child. I'm able to visit a hospital. Everybody can go to the hospital. Heating problem. It's 37 degrees. Do we have workers in here? We do. Oh. Yep. We gotta work on that, don't we? This feels a lot bigger than this one. Am I running a... Put in the massive one, dude. Screw that. I don't want people freezing to death. I mean, people want to be freezing to death. You know, I don't. Can this not handle it? It's a small heat exchanger. Oh, I did these in the wrong order. I flubbed that. I messed that up bad. This was a heat pumping station. Jeez. I mean, I'm like Godzilla coming in here. We're gonna put in a heat pumping station. Where does it run to? Underground. I have to pick all that up. Like underground big. Run it into there. Heat exchanger. Huge one, please. So people don't freeze to death. Build it. Disconnected the power supply. Phenomenal. Okay. Way better. The house should be warming now. Everything's warming. Good. Good, 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 good. We're going to set aside some research to renewable resources, gas power plant, I don't know what. Pollution. I want you guys to worry about alcohol standards. Yes. Oh. This is better. I don't know why I had small ones in there. It was a poor decision. Government loyalty, influence. Yeah. Influence everybody. Are you guys feeling Soviet down here? You should be. We're making some money. Alright, let's actually get into the economics here. So we're importing. Let's actually go to last month. Here we go. So we imported $2,500 worth of corn. And we exported last month 20 grand worth of alcohol. So we're making 19 grand. We're making 17 grand, I think, off of alcohol. We're making about 4 grand off coal. About 6 grand off power. It's not bad. So we'll do this month. Last month, this year, we had 108,000 numbers still going. So I think we're good. I think we could. Yeah, exports are rising above imports, so there's going to be cost, but I mean, we can always just wait, you know. There's plenty of room in the kindergartens. Everybody's acting like we have no room in the kindergartens when there's plenty of room. Okay. I'm very happy with this. This makes me happy. Actually, I don't have a plan yet for next episode. I was thinking, though, if you look, I don't know if you guys know what these are. These are trees. Shocker. We could run a sawmill. Or it might be in advanced metallurgy, fossil fuels, miscellaneous. It's not in miscellaneous. Construction, advanced, food, wood. Metallurgy, no. Advanced industries, no. Yeah, that's not it. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Once again, this is what I was just looking at. That's obviously not it. Oh, gravel. That's what it was. It was gravel. Gravel. We could probably be mining gravel out of this up here. I can't believe I can remember gravel. Gravel's pretty easy. You place down a gravel, yeah, look at that. Gravel quarry, gravel processing, and I think we have gravel quarries that have, yep, look at that, we have the nice ones. So we could set up a gravel quarry, and then it produces the quarried stone, and we could turn, no, I don't want to do that. We could turn that into gravel. And then, you know, with gravel, because eventually we need gravel and bitumen for asphalt. I know asphalt does sell for a bit, but there's also concrete, which we need cement for. For cement, we just need coal and gravel. So you kind of see what I'm getting at here? We have coal right here, set up gravel, bring them together, we can make some cement. And what's the sale price of cement right now? Current price of cement, 28. But concrete sells for 11. How? Why wouldn't I just make cement? What's the price of gravel? 203 tons of gravel should be $1,400. Alright, so let's do math right now. 203 tons of gravel. Tons gravel is, what is it at right now? Let's pause and take a look. Gravel is at $790 to sell. So let's call it 8. And we'll call it around $1,600. I know that's not accurate completely. So $1,600 worth of gravel plus 21 tons of coal. What's the price of coal right now? Coal is 18. 18 times 21. 18 times 20 is 360 times 21 would be 378. Plus 378. So that's 1978. I'm doing math on a piece of paper, so I'm sorry, you just have to hear it. So $2,000 worth of materials. And then for cement, that's 78 by 29. I need a calculator for that. Can't do that in my head. No sir, no sir. $78 times 29. If you know the answer, put it in comments. Take a guess. 2262. So for $2,000 worth of materials, it sells for $300 more. What's the point in that? To do concrete? But, I mean, am I missing something? Concrete sells for even less. I know you're producing, but that's like $800 worth. Why wouldn't I just sell, I mean, asphalt? It's just gravel and bitumen. But like, at least asphalt sells for something, because all you need is, where's bitumen here? I mean, why would I make asphalt? I could just export bitumen. Make a bitumen mine. Whatever it is. I mean, am I missing something? If you know, tell me. Am I just stupid? I could probably do oil. I don't think. Do you think there's oil? Okay, I guess that would produce fuel and bitumen. If I could find oil, I'd like to do oil. Because I know oil is always, you know. Oil is always money. You have bitumen, which is expensive as shit. And fuel, which is a little bit less. And you just wholesale barrels for $35 a pop. I don't think that cement is worth that much money. But, I mean, we could do it because we have it. Like, we could do concrete. Or we could do cement, rather, because we could just pull gravel and pull coal and make cement and then sell it. I mean, why not? Let's do that. Next episode, we're gonna pull gravel, pull coal, make cement right here, and then we'll probably put it on the bridge and sell it, or we'll wrap around here and sell it. You know, we might make another road. Relieve some of the stress. No, you know, this is our major highway. It's not even that busy. A couple of trucks every once in a while. We'll run it right down here. Cement. And put it into trucks and run and sell it. It's a great idea. Alrighty, so we have our game plan for next episode. I'm going to make a note of it just so I know. Episode 11. Cement. Production. Exclamation point. I have to watch a YouTube video and see if it's actually financially worth it. I mean, asphalt would be cool. We just need bitumen, and I don't know if we have the prerequisites for that. But hey, here's the hoping. And then, I mean, look at that. That's not even that big. And all we would need to do is grab our cement plant. What is that? Can we do probably this one? Pull in from over there. Is it all pulling from the same side? We have to do a little something like that. Well, we could do it like this. Yeah, we could do it like this. Pull it in. Have a little thing. I don't know. I mean, how do you... Everything just seems off on this. Yeah. We'll need some finagling, definitely, but I mean, we can get it. We can get it looking good. I also just realized I built this. I mean, we didn't need it. Oh boy. I'm proud of Bridgeland, guys. I am. I don't think I could do much better than this, honestly. I think this is as good as it gets. We're making money. I mean, we're spending a lot of money, but we're making money. So maybe I'll let the game run for a little bit, get our money up, yes, nobody's worried about small children anymore. Let babies grow up, people go to school. Gotta get our health up. People aren't able to enjoy culture or pray in church. There's church right there. Culture right there, so I think everybody should be okay. Stroke or heart attack and alcohol is killing people. Pollution is 2%. I think that is probably 2%, but I think once we do this pollution study, I'm hoping we can lower it just a little bit. Alcohol standards, I think, should help that death rate. And then, you know, maybe we can get people are starving, allegedly. I don't believe it, but whatever you want to tell yourself. Plenty of beer in here. We're selling alcohol. I'd like to set up one more of these, maybe. And then I don't think setting up one more would be a bad idea at all. I mean, these is very profitable for us. Yeah, that's kind of all I had. This is where we're at. I was hoping we build by the coast, but I kind of am falling in love with this, like, this mountain style. I mean, it feels like something that realistically would never be built. But at the same time, I could absolutely see this being something that was built. You know, they had a coal mine up here, and so they just built a bridge instead of boring or anything else, and then, you know, down the road. And this is basically the Soviet version of, you know, you build something, you need people to work, so you build a town. And then on the cusp of town, you know, between the 2 points, you have another company open up that takes workers too. So over time, I'd like to, you know, like kind of like fill all of this in with residences. And then have like sprocketing kind of productions off of the main roads and stuff that weave through, like coal up here and then cement, and then maybe we turn that cement into something down the road, and, you know, maybe we're pulling coal off on the other side and bringing it over here and doing something with it like bricks, and then we're building stuff out of our own materials. I don't know. I just think it's a cool idea. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm Patty. This has been Workers and Resources, our big episode 10, breaking the double digits. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. You gonna watch another one, or no? Okay. 日が暮れて